So we're going into the last day of the promotion. In actual fact, the last day is tomorrow at midday. But I just wanted to say to you guys today is that you need to go fucking hard on those today and close as many as you can and burn as many as you can. That's what I would do. If you want to do the right thing by your customer, go hard on them because that's a lot of money. All right, so just finishing the sales huddle. Just wanted to talk about, going super big today, getting really assertive with the customer, right? Like we've got a promotion on this week, it's 20% off, by the way, and it ends today. So what we want to do is we want to push our customer into making the right decision and just getting it done, right? So sometimes you need to do that with customers. They procrastinate a lot. Like procrastination and scarcity are two things that humans are born with, right? It's what's protected us through the ages. So this morning's huddle was about, let's get assertive, let's get to the point. We can save our customers 20% today, so why would we not want to help them to save that money? So let's go pretty hard today and not be too soft about it. So that's what the huddle was this morning. So now I'm gonna jump into the day, lots of things going on. I just had an SMS from ANZ. One of our cards has been hacked again, so this is 3 cards in basically 60 days. So cybersecurity, guys, it's going to be big. We should do a course on cybersecurity. So I have to go and deal with that now and get on the rest of the day, so I'll catch you a little bit later. Yeah, these two, because of the light.
You know about lighting and stuff, do you now, mate?
I know about everything, dude. I've done so much research, so much fucking reading. This is in here, so we could...
Just mess around with it when not recording?
No, just so I can like lean on it like this. Hey, what's up? No, so to put a camera on it, right? And then I could plug it into my laptop there because for some reason, we can put people on the fucking moon and send them to Mars, but we can't put fucking cameras on TV so we can fucking Zoom call people.
We can, you just don't want to pay $3,000 for it. So.
Man, come on. What's up, my man?
Hey, Lawrence, how are you, mate?
Good, buddy, good. I was just sitting here with Mark and I said to him, do you think I went too hard on the sales guys this morning? It's like, fuck no. I got them all together this morning and, gave them all a little bit of a pep talk, which just means you guys need to close better, be more assertive, burn some leads, right?
Yeah.
Because they're all a little bit too soft at the moment. That's my take on it. Anyway, hey, thanks for calling back. So the reason why I was calling, I wanted to talk about our business with you, right? What we want to do is we want to pull Meta back under our roof and manage that from inside the business.
Okay, yeah. Pull Meta back and manage it yourselves?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And the reason we want to do that is, well, let me start by saying it's not because of you guys, right? I've been thinking a lot and deeply about this, is that we know our game, right? Like we think going narrow in our current business is the only strategy that we should be optimizing right now. So that's really specific and really narrow, right? I think that works for us. What I did learn though, which is great, is that we can go wide and we can triple our lead count for the same investment, which is amazing. So there's an opportunity in that for us this year. But yeah, dude, for now we want to pull it back in the business. We're going to go super narrow on construction for the next 2 months at least, because it's going to be the biggest 2 months of the year. And at the moment, we're sort of still about, we've gone from about being 40% behind to about 30% behind at this time. So it has improved, but we think we can pull the next 2 months around if we're in complete control of it.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
No, that's fair enough. Definitely saw that coming, but
yeah.
It's
Look, I sort of assumed you would have sort of felt that coming, because I know that we've sort of been, we sort of had a bit of an epiphany that as soon as we went back to lookalike, everything changed really fast. Where we're closing deals within 7 days. So yeah, dude, I'll send you a formal email on it. I know we have an agreement in place, so we're going to do that. But what I wanted to say, we want to leave Google with you, and I think we're going to expand on that. Hey? They don't want to listen to me. You can close the door, man. I don't care. Today's a big day, right? So in the business, we have made some decisions and moved a few things around. We're taking control of Meta, and we're going to bring that inside the business again, put it into the marketing team. Because there were 2 things we learned. One thing is going wide wasn't great for us. So I think going very narrow on our audience was the right thing to do. But what we're going to do now is we're going to launch our first e-com strategy for our first courses today. So we're going to put an investment into that and launch it. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Everyone is telling me, you can't sell a high ticket item in that space via e-com, right? And I think it's bullshit. Because I think you can. So we will make some ads. We're going to push it out on there to set up our audiences. And what we're trying to do is sell a $500 course online with no humans involved. So they buy the course, well, they see the ad, do the click, buy the course, get the nurturing, go to the cart, pick the payment plan. There's an offer of a discount. Go into the system, get the nurturing automation, get sent their credentials, log in, do the course, get the certificate sent to them. And then there's post-nurturing without one human involved. Scary, right? Without one human involved. Well, it's not scary. I don't know why I said that. It's awesome. So that's a full e-com strategy that we're launching today. So that's pretty exciting. It's the first time we've ever done it. And I'm super pumped. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens over the next sort of 30 days, because I think it's going to take 30 days for us to figure it out. But anyway, just want to put that out there. E-com, exciting, nurturing, automation, AI robots. I'm just joking, not AI robots, but you get it. Can I get a passion fruit, maybe a passion fruit green tea? We're just going to sit over here and shoot some footage. So it's been a bit of a challenging month, right? Like we've really had some issues inside the business. I've had some issues outside the business. And what I found this week is I was getting in my own head a little bit. And that happens, and it happens to the best of us, right? And I think you need to catch yourself out. I remember, I think Tony Robbins said this, and I'll paraphrase the shit out of it, but he said you've just got to be able to catch yourself, right? And be conscious of it. And what he said is, if it takes you a day to get over something, how do you turn that into a minute? So what he means is, when you do catch yourself, how fast can you get over something that's negative that's happened to you? Personal life, with your family, your business. I've been hit a couple of times in the business trying to figure a few things out. Some issues with our marketing and our issues with revenue generation. Like, our revenue went down significantly in the first quarter. It's a very hard quarter, the first quarter of 2024 for us. I don't mind talking about that stuff. I think it's nice to be transparent and honest. So we did that, brought the team together. I think there was a little bit of inconsistency in communication and as a founder, as you guys know, as a founder and a director and an owner of a company that employs, lots of people, and you have to correct really, really quickly. Like, you don't have time, as David Goggins says, the quote the gods, to wear your poopy pants for too long. You have to take those off, right? And you have to be strong and resilient, and you have to move forward as fast as you can. So to go back to that adage of you can get in your own head, I was doing that this week, albeit for a short time. It was probably about for an afternoon, and I think I did it twice this week, but I managed to get myself out of it. And how did I do that? A couple of strategies that I have. You need to find out what works for you. But one of the strategies that I had was to close my door, right? So it's a close my door strategy. What that means is I just lock myself away from everyone for a very short time. Don't overthink it, man. I wouldn't lock the door and sit in there for 3 hours thinking about negative shit. Don't do that. But just take 5 to 10 minutes out, For me, that works really well. I'll walk downstairs, grab a coffee, go back to my office, close the door. I might clear the whiteboard, write a couple of things down, right? So what I'm doing is I'm looking for what stands in the way becomes the way. It's famously written in Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, right? So now I'm looking for the solution that's been caused by the problem. So that's how I deal with issues when I get into my own head, is I start to find solutions. So the obstacle is the way, as you guys know, man. That's my epicenter of how I live and how I breathe and how I live my life. So that's what I do. So I guess the lesson was, when you get inside your own head, that's okay. No harm, no foul. That's okay. But what you need to be able to do is get out of it very, very quickly. And it's about speed, right? Because if it sits in there for too long, you carry it around for too long, and it could be 2 or 3 weeks later, and it's still there. So attack it like it's cancer, and just kill it, right? So find your strategy. As I said, I lock myself in a room, 5 minutes only, whiteboard it out, find a solution. That's my strategy. I get over it in 5 minutes, and then I'm back in the business and off I go, right? and it's okay to be in your own head. So, you know, it's healthy probably, but just fight the good fight when you're in it, and it's negative, okay? Overcome it as fast as you can. That would be my advice.